And good evening and welcome to Titusville Rocket Boys basketball. Tonight, the Rockets welcome the Corry Beavers. And we welcome you to our broadcast this evening. Our coverage of Titusville Rocket basketball this season is made possible by these great sponsors: State Farm Insurance, by Oil Creek Plastics, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by True Value Hardware, by Armstrong, by Anderson Physical Therapy, by the Meadville Medical Center, Titusville Area Hospital, by Joe Taylor Ford, by The Barking Lot, by Community Connect Federal Credit Union, by Homerwood, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, and by RTI. And once again, we welcome you this evening to the launch pad on this 8th day of January. Luke Rio, Adam Bodemer, and tonight to do play-by-play is Mr. Jim Bodemer. Jim, good evening.
Hey, Luke, good to be with you. Nice to be back here at the launch pad. It's been a while since I've sat here and did a game with you, but I'm glad to be back and looking forward to this. And this should be a really good Region 6 matchup. Both these ball clubs are coming in with the opportunities to move ahead in the playoffs. Titusville in with a record of 1-1 in the section, or check that region. Corry I have at 1-2. So this is a battle for about third place here in the division. Problem is you got to get ahead of Oil City Warren and General McLean, and that's the top three right now in the region. But that makes this in a really, really big ball game. Corry would love to come in here, beat Titusville on their home court. Of course, Titusville wants to defend their home court advantage and then worry about Corry when they go over there. So big matchup. Going to be a good one, Luke.
All righty, tip-off just moments away. This is Titusville Rocket Boys basketball on Stream Television and Armstrong. It's the Rockets and the Beavers coming up.
Exceptional care. That is what our team of compassionate experts at Titusville Area Hospital Orthopedics will provide. Whether you're experiencing aches and pains or have suffered from significant injury, we are here for you. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Michael Dvorkin is highly experienced in treating all orthopedic and sports medicine conditions. No matter what the treatment may be, you can trust that we'll be here for you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you enjoy. Learn more about our exceptional orthopedic care at titusvillehospital.org.
Homerwood is a flooring manufacturing plant. We make solid and engineered plain sawn flooring.
We are very family oriented. We watch out for each other. We're each other's brothers' keepers. We just all get along and just take care of each other.
We're a small company in Titusville, and we ship flooring all over the world. Take a lot of pride in the flooring that we make and that it does go into high-end homes. We're very quality driven here.
So, State Farm will be here to help protect our home?
Of course.
What about here?
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Here?
Mm-hmm.
Who puts tinfoil in the microwave?
Here? Here? Here?
Feels a little awkward.
A little.
Here?
You too.
So cold.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located at 202 Union Street in Titusville and 118 Main Street, Tityute, Anderson looks forward to opening their new location in Cambridge Springs, making it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy, with convenient locations in Northwest Pennsylvania and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net. And welcome back. Tip-off just moments away. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Adam Bodemer with you here tonight. And, you know, Jim, when you look out in the crowd, I love seeing all the folks that come in to watch the game. We've got a great mix of just community members. We've got college kids who haven't returned to school from Christmas break. You've got folks that still, their names still appear on the banners here in the gym.
Yeah, it's always nice to see that, and you get a chance to get out in the hallways and talk with them. And some of the memories have changed a little bit. It's kind of like that old fish story, you know. It started out at 6 inches and ended up 20 years later 2 feet. But it's fun to get around and talk about the old days with some of these people. But it's nice to see them. Corry has a good following here this evening also, so it should be a noisy gym. And I always like that. It just builds the excitement. So. But yeah, we see a lot of the kids, a lot of the alumni who have been playing, whether they played football, wrestled, or basketball. They're here this evening, and it's going to be a very loud place, I think, this evening. Looks to be fun. Hey, we have common opponents here to look at. Meadville and General McLean have both played Titusville and Corry. Corry lost to Meadville at Meadville. Check that, at Corry, 79-58, and they lost to General McLean at Corry, 64-57. Titusville also got beat by Meadville, but that was over at Meadville, 92-71. And at McLean, they got beat, Titusville, 69-61. So both losing to Meadville and McLean, but Titusville losing on the road, Corry losing at home. So that could be an interesting stat to look at as we go along here. Of course, that makes the home court advantage here for Titusville all that more important. But I think what you're going to see tonight, Luke, is a game between speed, quickness of Titusville, and some size of Corry. Excuse me, I almost said Oil City there because I just looked at them on my sheet here from the records. But Corry has some good big men inside. The last time I saw them play earlier this year, they were playing a 1-3-1. They spread it right across the front because they have 6'3", 6'2", 6'3" kind of guys in the middle section. So I look for them to come out with a 1-3-1, do a little trapping in the corner. Titusville's going to have to penetrate and beat them on quickness. So it's going to be fun. Just two different styles, and we'll just see which one can prevail here. Good shooting's important.
Going back to that Meadville game with Titusville, Jim, that was to start the season, and Titusville came out strong in that game. A lot of people kind of overlooked Titusville, but they really hung in there most of that game. And of course, Meadville 10-0 at this point, but just a really strong outing for the Rockets, and they continued that right after that game. And again, they've played some challenging games and have come out on top on some of those, and we look for a good game here tonight.
Yeah, that Meadville game was especially interesting. I watched the video of that game, and the first 2.5 quarters, Titusville was right there with them. In fact, I think we were down like 7 at halftime, and I was just really impressed with the outing, as you mentioned, with Titusville-Meadville game. So that kind of set the tone for this season for Titusville, and I think they're capable of coming out of here with the big win tonight and possibly even getting into the playoffs yet this year. They got a good ball club, and I look for good things for them this year. Teams lining up. We're going to have the announcements of the starting lineups, playing the national anthem, and we're not too far away, about a minute away from tip-off here at the launch pad.
Let me sing the national anthem. It's open, Mike. Welcome to tonight's basketball game featuring our own Titusville Rockets with the visiting Corry Beavers. Please stand and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Titusville Area School District's presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on the Stream.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Beavers. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Brandon Elchinski. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 20, Micah Knapp. At guard, a 6' junior, number 24, Reagan James. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 31, Taylor Willis. And at forward, a 6' senior, number 34, Nathan Gentleman. The visiting Beavers are coached by Tyler Bailey and Rob Elchinski. And now here's their starting lineup for your Titusville Rockets. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Ethan Roberts. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 44, Guy Anthony. At center, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Cole Culver. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 5, Cade Skinner. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Jaquil Johnson. The Rockets are coached by head coach Craig Mellenbacher and assistant coaches Alex Klein and Rick Skinner.
Well, there you have the starting lineups. Everybody on Corry's side, 6 foot or better. Titusville comes in with 6'3" Cole Culver, and senior, and 6'2" junior Guy Anthony. Both of them very, very good ball players, and going to have to play well to combat the size here with Corry. So, going to be fun. Going to be a good ball game, Luke.
Looking forward to it. The Rockets and the Beavers here at the launch pad. Good to be back, Jim.
It is, and it's going to be back to basketball. I was coming in tonight, I was a little concerned. I saw a big field out there on Brook Street Hill, and somebody's building this big boat. I saw that rain coming down. I'm wondering, wait a second here. No snow, but a whole lot of rain. But we're inside, set to go. Tip's going to be controlled by Titusville. And Titusville, with Roberts and Skinner out front, will set up their offense. And as I said, it'd be a 1-3-1 zone, so they come out Corry, man-to-man. Johnson on the right wing. Look for Johnson to do a lot of penetrating. Really good penetrating guard. Also good finisher at that penetration. Roberts to Anthony. Anthony's going to take the 3 from the left side off the back of the rim. It's no good. Rebound. Fought for. Still fighting for it. Jump ball. And it'll go over the court. So Corry on the alternate possession will get the possession of the ball. 7:29 just underway here. Regan James brings it across, comes to the right side, the right wing. Back up top of the key. Now it comes to Elchinski. Goes down into the corner, shots up, and the shot is good by Gilliman. So Gilliman puts the first 2 on the board for Corry. They're up 2-0. Roberts left side. Gets a good pick from Culver in the high post. Now we go right side to Cade Skinner. Left side to Johnson. Jaquil looking to make a move. With the dribble, brings it back out. And he'll set it up and run something again. Now he's going to penetrate. There he goes to the hole. Shots up. No good. Rebound taken off by Gilliman. Gentleman to the left side now into the corner. Corry penetrates. Dishes underneath. Shot is up underneath. And it is good. That shot's up and good by Willis, the 6'5" senior. 4-0 Corry. Guy Anthony with another 3 from top of the key, air ball. A little anxious. 2 shots by Titusville, both threes, missed them both. 6:20 left to go first quarter. James brings it across, penetrates, brings it back out front, now top of the key, shot from the long side, 3 balls, no good, rebound taken off by Johnson, shot was missed by Gentleman. Comes to the left side to Skinner, tries to go inside, the ball's thrown away, picked off by Elchinski, going to go all the way down. Elchinski shots up, no good, out of bounds, it'll stay with Corry. Corry will inbound under their own hoop. 4-0 Corry on top here. Right underneath, shots up and no good, missed. Rebound taken off by Johnson. He's going to push it. Johnson's going to penetrate. Shot is up and good. That's what he does very well. Penetrate and can finish. 4-2. Corry by 2. James across top of the key, goes left side to Willis. Little shuffle cut. Now the ball is taken away on a bad pass. Johnson for Titusville brings it across. Right side to Guy Anthony. He penetrates. Shot short. Rebound Culver. Culver shots up. It's short. No good. Rebound now taken off by Corry. And that goes to Knapp, and he'll settle things down. Give it up to Elchinski to run the offense. Top of the key. Elchinski into the bottom. Pull-up jumper. Kai Skinner on the weak side board. Quickly down the other way, Culver, ooh, he stepped, but rebound Anthony, his shot's up and in. Probably got away with a little bit of a walk there. Or not a little bit of a walk, a whole lot of walk. 4-4. Willis on the left wing, top of the key. Knapp comes right side. Penetration, and the ball's taken away by Cade Skinner. That's one of the things Skinner does really well. Good defensive player, shots up no good as Skinner takes it to the basket. Tell you one thing, you won't lack for effort from Cade Skinner. Very, very competitive young man.
Had a great fall season on the soccer team, Jim.
Yes, yeah, he's a good athlete. Yeah, of course, you know, I like first shot by Cade is up, it's good. Gets out of control sometimes, as we all do.
He's very passionate.
Very much so.
Well, they made it in, what, the second round of the playoffs in the fall, and just a good team leader.
Well, he's, yeah, compared to where he was a sophomore, he's really matured as a ball player, as an athlete. One of the things, nice Roberts on the steal, and he called him for the carry. That'll be a turnover to Corry. I watch him in track. I think they list him here. Let me see. I have him down here. Skinner at 5'9". I've seen him just miss 6 foot in a high jump, so he gets up in the air pretty good. Works really hard at things. So, been impressed with him over the 3 years we've watched him.
His brother Kai in the stands.
Yeah, one of the leading scorers in Titusville history. Elchinski penetrates, picks up the 2. 6'5", Corry on top. Yeah, Kai's playing down at Westminster. Penetration, Roberts shots off the glass. It's no good. Rebounds taken off by Corry. They're pushing Elchinski down the left side. Foot whistle and a foul. And it's going to be on Skinner, I'm thinking. Yeah, good guess on my part. That will send Brandon Elchinski to the line. 6'1" guard. First one's no good.
Nice crowd tonight.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. I was wondering the first part of the JV game if the stands were going to fill up at all. But speaking of the JV game, Titusville JV's pulled off a nice win tonight. Crossover, Johnson, nice feed inside to Skinner. He set that Culver, and he still has it. Skinner out front. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Culver fights for it, loses it. Taken off very quickly the other way by James. And he dishes it off. Nice pass to Knapp, and Knapp will pick up the 2. 8-5. 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Guy Anthony kicks it back out front to Roberts. Jaquil Johnson. To Roberts. Roberts wants to penetrate to Skinner. They're running a little 3-man weave out front. Remember those old days, Luke?
Oh, yeah.
Johnson, baseline jumpers, no good. Rebound taken off by Corry. James will bring it across for Corry. Goes to Elchinski on the left side. Titusville playing man-to-man. Into the left wing, shots up, it's no good. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson one-on-one. He'll take it to the basket. To the hole, shots up, no good, but he'll go to the line, shoot 2.
A couple seasoned refs out there, a new face out there for this game I haven't seen before, and then we saw one in the JV game, Jim. So
yeah,
getting some young talent in there.
Well, it's good because I was talking with, and you remember the interview with Mr. Versino during football. They're having trouble getting young men to come in and do the officiating. People just don't want to put up with the broadcasters, or I mean the coaches.
Right.
So it's going to be a tough thing to get young people in to do the officiating. It's good to see a couple new faces around.
Oh, so, young ladies as well.
Yeah, there are a lot of young gals doing it too, and you're seeing a mix also of the young gals and the doing the men's games too. Wyatt Carl into the ball game for Titusville. Shot by Johnson's up and good. (8-6) Corry by 2 with 2:45 left here in the first quarter. Elshinsky drives inside. The shot's no good. Rebound is going to bounce way out front. Taking the left side, then back to Elshinsky. Titusville's being out rebounded big time here in the first quarter. Shot is up by Knapp. It's good. Check that, James. James will pick up the 2 plus go to the line. Pick up the foul. Foul was on Jaquil Johnson. It's his first. Team second.
Any takeaways from the JV game, Jim?
Yeah, there's some young men there I haven't seen because I've only seen the JVs once before this year. Penetration by Titusville, nice dish in underneath, shots up and in and out, no good. Second shot's up and no good. Guy Anthony having a tough time getting that ball to drop here so far tonight. We'll talk about them here in a second. Nice pass inside by Corry. They bring it back out front, moving the ball well. Comes right side to James. He penetrates, dishes underneath, shots up and in. Good penetration. Titusville's going to take a timeout. 1:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It's 12-6. Corry on top.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with a pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
12-6. Corry on top here as Titusville had to take a timeout. I was talking about Titusville's speed, quickness. Right now, I think Corry has the quicker team as well as the bigger team. Corry's taking the ball the hole really well this evening. They did the last time I saw them in the tournament up in Corry too. But I thought now they come out with their, they stay man-to-man, Corry does. Jaquil Johnson. Everybody in the conference, in the region knows that you got to stop Johnson if you're going to stop Titusville. 3 ball by Titusville, that's it. Get Roberts going, that'll help a lot. Roberts hits the 3. Good timeout. Come out there and get a hoop. Got to do something on the boards and defensively. James wants to penetrate. Johnson pokes it away. He'll stay with Corry.
How frustrating is that as a coach, Jim, when your players aren't making the shots, but you've had a lot of attempts and the night's just not going your way?
Well, it's frustrating if they're if they're wide open shots. If they're poor selected shots, it's very frustrating. You can't do anything if the young man's missing, getting good shots, just missing. Nice move. That shot was up and in by Knapp. That was a nice shot. 14-9. You tell them to keep shooting. If they're shooters, it's like nice pass. Call her shot and check that. Guy Anthony's up and in. That Johnson with a nice assist. Oh, they picked up the dribble on the wrong side of the floor. Almost threw it away. Backdoor cut for Corry. You just tell them you missed 3 or 4 shots. If you're a good shooter, you're taking good shot selection. It's where you belong. The shots that you can make. You just tell them to keep shooting. But if they're forcing, you get very frustrated. That's when you just tell them to get back into offense, run your offense, and your shots will come to you. Elshinsky with a long 3 ball off the side of the rim, no good. Big rebound by Anthony. Anthony's really got to be strong inside. He is a strong junior, 6'2", probably about 190. Jaquil Johnson penetrates, shots up, no good. But will go to the line, shoot 2. The foul is on Knapp of Corry. Got to report there. Look at you. That's all right. Helping the Corry boys report. I'm kind of in their way here. 19.7 seconds. Anthony at the line. Shots up. Ooh, off the rim. Guy Anthony has been playing since a freshman year in varsity ball. And I was just talking to Coach Mellenbach before the game. Said, you think he's a fourth-year senior. You've seen him so many years, you know. But it's been fun watching him develop. But he has a good shot. Second shot's up and good. But he's just having trouble getting it going here tonight.
Yeah, and I know we talk about it every year, Jim, but one of the benefits of what we get to do is we see these kids from one sport into the next year after year. And it's just, it's fun to watch them grow.
It is, and it's fun to see them mature. Not just shots up by Corry, and that was really in and out and no good. Rebound taken off of Anthony, but time will run out. Into one period of play, Titusville picked it up a little bit. We're down 2, 14-12 at the end of one.
Whoever said it's only a dog never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Community Connect Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit, member-owned financial institution, and becoming a member is pretty easy. Stop in, call, or visit our website at communityconnectfcu.com and click Join to get started. Ask about our money market accounts, low-interest loans on new and used vehicles, or start saving for the holidays with a Christmas Club account. Visit us today to get started. We're Community Connect Federal Credit Union, 1050 East Spring Street, Titusville.
All set to get quarter number 2 underway. Titusville inbound down 2, 14-12. Titusville was down 5 there towards the end of the quarter. Took a good timeout by Coach, and they got her back now to a 2-point differential. Jaquil Johnson getting a pick from Guy Anthony. To Culver, to Roberts on the far side. Titusville now getting into a little bit of a motion offense, which they always want to get back into your offensive set and get away from all the dribbling. There's a 3-ball by Johnson. Nice rebound by Culver. Shots up and in, and he'll shoot 1. That's a good rebound by the 6'3" senior. Go to the line, he'll shoot 1.
Chance to put Titusville ahead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Cole Culver can do you some damage. He's a left-handed kid. Shots up and good. Good call, Luke. Titusville up 1. He can hurt you out there. You kind of zero in on Anthony and Jaquan and Johnson, but nice penetration by Corry. Shots up, no good. Good rebound now by Anthony. Johnson will bring it up to Clyde Skinner. He's going to penetrate. Left-hand shots up and in. Good move by Skinner. That's where the quickness of Titusville comes into play. Titusville up by 3 now. Corry penetrating. Spin shots up. No good. Rebound taken off by Skinner. Skinner's going to push the ball up on the dribble. Tries to go inside, and off the hands of Corry, bounced out of bounds. Substitutions for Corry. Oshinsky's back in the ball game for Corry, along with Willis. Roberts now for Titusville. You know, if you watch there, Luke, you'll see how tight they're playing Johnson. They're right in his face the whole time. Anthony, 3-ball left side, no good. Good rebound, box out. Oshinsky will get the rebound, but the good box out was by his teammate, Willis. Oshinsky penetrates, left-hand shots, no good. Rebound, Anthony. Will come the other way quickly. Clyde Skinner. It bounced off of him. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Corry, and stolen away by Roberts. Well, I thought that was a good steal. Referee does not, and the foul will be on Roberts. The only reason I said it was a good steal, he came in there with the proper hand. He wasn't reaching across in front of him, but there was some contact. And this is a no-contact sport, you know. Ooh, no steps. Down in low.
It's hard to tell anymore.
Nice left-hand jump shot. Left-hand jump. Jump hook. Willis with 2. Anthony comes right back. They get inside to him, and he gets 2. Where's that, Luke?
I said it's hard to tell anymore with all these sports, how much contact you can.
Yeah, it certainly is. How much is enough? How much is too much? Trying to penetrate. Pass is thrown away by Roberts. Roberts going to go to the hole with it. His shot is short-armed. No good. Rebound taken off by Corry. Quickly, they come the other way to Willis on the left side. Dumps underneath. And they're all by himself was Knapp. And Willis found him, and that picks up the easy field goal. Back and forth we go. Titusville up 1. Roberts on the left wing. Right side to Skinner. A lot of high screens going on. Skinner dumps inside to Anthony. Dribbles the ball off his foot. Now stolen away by Skinner. Good hands by Kate Skinner. Now kicked by Corry. Back to Titusville. A little sloppy there for 30 seconds. A little bit of soccer up there, Adam. I don't want it. You take it now. You can have it back. Skinner trying to penetrate. Has it thrown, picked off as he tries to throw it away. And now they're going to call the foul on Reagan James and a technical on Mr. Bailey. I don't know. 24, the foul will be on James. And the technical will be on Bailey for going out on the court, I believe. So that'll send Johnson for Titusville to go to the line. What had happened there, as you saw that, Luke, is Kate Skinner is notorious, if you've watched him many years, for drawing offensive fouls. This kid can draw them like you don't believe. You blow a wind at him, he falls over. And that time he came up, bodied up on the Corry guy. The Corry guy backed into him, and they called the offensive foul. And Mr. Bailey, who's a friend of mine actually, took exception to the call. So Jaquil Johnson, will take the free throws for Titusville.
Well, small world, Jim. His dad is up at Clymer School District.
Yeah, superintendent of schools.
Yeah, we used to do some games up there from time to time. Your son teaches up there, and that was the connect. We just didn't randomly pick a school to go to, but your son David works up at Clymer, and years ago he'd go up and do a couple basketball games and had some fun up there, but got to know Mr. Bailey quite well, and his son a coach here at Corry.
Yep, he graduated, I think, a year or so before you and I got up there doing games. But got a brother who is serving our nation. He's, I believe, a captain in the military. Has some rank. Good family. Titusville with possession, leading by 3. Anthony goes into the left side to Johnson. Boy, they are tight on Johnson. He penetrates off the glass. No good. Rebound taken off by Willis. 6'4" senior for Corry. Corry's got some big boys out there, big bodies. Penetration, kicked into the corner. Shots up, off the glass, drops through. I believe that was James with the field goal. I'm not going to give it to him. I got blocked out of the picture and didn't look at my monitor. 21-20. Roberts, top of the key. To Johnson, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound Anthony, nice position. Great position inside for Anthony. Gets the easy 2. James across for Corry. Almost poked away by Johnson. Willis in the corner. A lot of screening going on down below. Shot from the right side, in and out, no good. The rebound will come off of Corry and go over to Titusville. 3:21 left to go here in the first half of play. Good ball games. Everything we expected it to be. 23-20, Titusville by 3. Jaquil, high post to Guy Anthony. Anthony kicks it out to Roberts, and they set it up again. Anthony, 3-ball, no good. Follows a shot, now stolen away by Johnson. Jaquil will back it out and start again. To Roberts. Roberts tries to penetrate, going to be double teamed, and with a whistle Offensive foul called on Roberts.
Let's bring in our rules analyst, Steve Bodemer. Oh, wait.
Yeah, we don't want that. James has the ball stolen away by Jaquil. Johnson's going to the basket. His shot's up and in. Johnson has quick hands. And, sometimes I wonder how he gets away with not getting called for reaching, but he's quick at all arms and does a good job. Yashinsky out front. And Olchinski hits the 3 ball. Big shot. 25-23. Titusville by 2. Roberts. Skinner. Skinner wants to penetrate, and we're going to have a blocking call on Corry. Skinner will go to the line. 1-on-1. The interesting thing, and I'll have to check the rule book. You can ask your rules analyst back there, but after the technical foul, Ty Bailey is no longer allowed to stand and walk the sideline. He has to be seated the rest of the game. That would drive me nuts. Skinner's first shot's up and good. That'd be the worst part of the whole call if it was on me, and I never got a technical. Bodemer's easy going.
We're all laughing.
Yeah, Adam's up there laughing at me. He just lost his inheritance. Second shot's up by Skinner and good.
Imagine the punishment if they told you couldn't talk.
Oh, my goodness. Just think how my wife would be smiling, though. 2 minutes till halftime. Titusville's up by 4. Corry with the dribble, with the ball. Zajac is in for Corry. The ball is knocked away, now picked up by Johnson. Johnson will go all the way. No, tries to dish inside to Anthony, and it's off of Anthony out of bounds. Guy's working hard tonight, but he's having a lot of trouble with the shot and handing on to the ball. Just one of those things. He keeps working. He'll come out. He'll come back to him. A little bit of motion. Nice flex cuts by Corry. Whistle and a foul. Beyond Roberts. That's 3, I believe. At least that's what I have is 3. And that's what the book has also. Titusville now will substitute. Carl comes in for Titusville. Corry with possession. 1:19 left in the first half. A little bit of a carry, I thought. Nice move to the hoop. There's that big guy. He misses the shot, Mr. Willis, but he'll go to the line, shooting 2. Still struggling on the boards. Well, there's something you haven't heard in a long time. Coaches over here saying, put it up on the glass. He's trying to go up over the front of the rim and missed it. Always use the backboard. Into there. First shot's up. No good off the back of the rim. Taylor Willis, 6'4". Looks like a pretty good sized tackle. Football. Don't know if he played football or not. Second shot's up. It's good. Willis 1 for 2. Titusville by 3. Culver out setting a high post for Johnson. Johnson to Culver. To Skinner. Skinner penetrates. Shots off the glass. That's quite a move. Ran into his own man and still managed to get that shot up in there.
Well, they must not call 3 seconds either, because he was standing in the paint for quite a while.
Quite a little while. Yeah. Got a little campfire going in there. Ooh, almost turned over by Corry. Titus was getting some good help defensively from teammates. Long 3 ball by Willis. No good. Whistle over the back. That was a little bit too easy to see. James picked up his second. And that will still send Johnson down shooting a 1-on-1. You know, I was talking about Johnson here a little bit ago when I was talking with Titusville coach. Substitute directing traffic here. when Titusville was playing, I'm going to tell you General McLean, but I don't know if that's the right school or not, but he said they were all over Johnson. They double teamed him every time he got the ball. They did all kinds of stuff, and he still managed to get 20. He just has that ability to, when the game's over, you realize how much he's hurt you. He penetrates. He gets pretty good. He's a good passer. I guess if there's one complaint I would have with him, as I've watched him a little bit, is he leaves his feet a lot. And once you leave your feet, you've got to do something with the ball because you come down with it, and of course you lose it. Second shot, he misses. 30-26, Titusville by 6. But overall, a good ball player. But he really has somebody in his face all the time because he is so good and so quick. Corry on the right wing wants to penetrate. Skinner's also another good defensive player. Long three ball in and out and no good. Rebound taken off by Skinner. 13 seconds to halftime. Skinner brings it across. Crosses over. Foul line pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound taken off by Culver. No good. Rebound Anthony. Shaw's up and no good. Time runs out. Two good efforts in there by the Titusville boys. Inside Culver and Anthony not able to get it to drop. Halftime here at the launch pad, 30-24. Titusville on top by 6.
Hospital partners, Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital together provide a continuum of high-quality care across Crawford County. Both create the ultimate patient experience. Every patient, every time. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are more than a hospital. We are a hospital partner, a community partner, a family partner, and a health partner.
Homerwood is a flooring manufacturing plant. We make solid and engineered plain sawn flooring.
We are very family oriented. We watch out for each other. We're each other's brothers' keepers. We just all get along and just take care of each other.
We're a small company in Titusville, and we ship flooring all over the world. Take a lot of pride in the flooring that we make and that it does go into high-end homes. We're very quality driven here.
So, State Farm will be here to help protect our home.
Of course.
What about here?
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Here?
Who puts tinfoil in the microwave?
Here? Here? Here?
Feels a little awkward.
A little.
Here?
You too.
So cold.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located at 202 Union Street in Titusville and 118 Main Street, Ute, Anderson looks forward to opening their new location in Cambridge Springs, making it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy, with convenient locations in Northwest Pennsylvania and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
Well, second half is about to get underway here at the launch pad, and Titusville leading 30-24, and a good second quarter for Titusville. Yeah, scored Corry 18-10, and so being down by 5 late in the first quarter, and coming back, and only down 2 at the end of the first quarter, then coming back with an 18-10 lead in the second quarter gives Titusville a 6-point lead. So, see whether or not they can keep it up. It is what we thought it was going to be. Very hard-fought game. Very close ball game. Be surprised if anybody really breaks this wide open. Quickly, Corry comes the other way, tries to kick it inside, throw it away, picked up by Johnson. Quick turnover by Corry. Inside it comes to Culver, shots up, no good. Rebound off of Anthony. Cole Culver had the short 3-footer off the side of the rim, went out of bounds off of Anthony. So the turnover didn't affect Corry too much that time. Tries to penetrate, kick it off left side. Knapp brings it back out to Gentleman. Trying to look down inside is Olchinski. Back out front now to James. He penetrates. His shot's up, no good. Rebound's taken off by Cade Skinner. We throw it away. Anthony ran away from him. Rolled off the back of his leg. Is picked up by Corry. Olchinski. Top of the key to Willis. Willis, long three ball. No good. Rebound's going to come off all the hands of Titusville to Olchinski. He's going to try another one, and that time he hits it. The three ball for Corry. It was a tough break for Titusville. Had everybody's hands on it, but nobody could grab it.
Yeah, struggling a little bit on some of those rebounds, Jim.
Pardon me?
Struggling a little bit on some of those rebounds.
Well, that was a shot and a half for you. Cade Skinner comes back up, throws in a right-handed hook, running hook. 32-27, 5-point lead Titusville. James brings it across, picked up by Skinner. Comes left side, Knapp penetrates. His shot's off the glass, no good. Rebound taken off by Johnson. Pushes it. Johnson's going to go, throws it to the left corner to Skinner. Three ball, Skinner, left corner, good. You don't want him to get making. You get him hot, and you can be in trouble. And Mr. Bailey knows right away, and he takes a quick timeout. 35-27, 8-point lead, Titusville. It's going to be a full timeout. So Titusville now picks up the lead up, brings the lead up to 8 points with good three ball by Cade Skinner. Once Cade gets shooting the three, the two things happen. Number one, when he's open, he shoots it. And number two, if he's making it, he's happy. If he misses it, he can shoot until he makes the next one. And sometimes that leads Cade into to a little bit of undisciplined, taking some shots that probably you don't want him to take. But he can hurt you.
This is the first of many winter sports matchups we'll bring you over the next couple weeks. Got a game with the boys here at the end of the month against General McLean, Jim. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, they'd like to get that one back. They lost to General McLean earlier. And what was the score? Let me look real quick. 69-61 at General McLean. So a ball club they can beat here at home. You got to win them all at home and split even on the away games, and you can get yourself in the playoffs. But easier said than done. I was laughing at Cade Skinner over on the bench. I talked about that little running hook shot that he threw in there. He was laughing at it with his teammates on the bench during that timeout. James on the dribble, picks it up to Willis. Looks like ball now stolen away by Johnson. Johnson's going to go to the basket. His shot's up. It's good. It drops through. Bounce, and through. And here go the line shooting one. Jaquil has no fear of going to the hoop. Really penetrates. Elijah Perez is in the ball game now for Titusville also. Johnson's shot's up and good. Titusville's a pretty good free throw to shooting team. I didn't ask Coach their percentage, but I'll bet it's pretty high as a team. I've seen in the paper different times in their ball games, towards the end, they've closed it out with 6, 8 in a row. 6 shots, 8 shots in a row. Foul's going to be called on Perez, but I thought he had all ball. Now, see, if Steve was here, you'd show that instant replay, and he could break that down for us. We can have it for the next game. Steve? I don't think so. No, the replay. Oh, the replay. Okay. I can go along with that. I was talking to Athletic Director Scott Salvo here at halftime and made some comment about the game. And Henderson, the track coach. I said something about it. He was asking about the help we had over here. I said, pretty loose. 2 shots up and good by James. But I said the benefit we have tonight instead of football is we don't have Steve here. Well, you know, you went through this and I went through this when we used to do radios. You'd have 2 announcers for basketball. Yeah, we've had a couple. Fast Freddie. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of good years with Fred Bloom and WTIV. Well, I'll tell you what, we had a chance to catch up with him back in the fall during football. He came up into the press box and chatted with us for almost a quarter, and it was just a great conversation between all you guys. Shinsky's 3 ball's no good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun and a lot of memories.
Kate Skinner tries to penetrate, has the ball knocked away. Comes down the other side, Corry, no good. Rebound's taken off, and the foul is going to be on Corry. I believe number 34 will pick up the foul. That would be Gentleman.
Right, 34. On your.
And perhaps it's Gentileman. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. Gentilman. That cameraman we have up there, Adaminsky or whatever his name is there, Bottomer. I just have trouble with names. Left side Skinner. Top of the key foul line. It is Guy Anthony, and that's well within his range. That's a good shot for Anthony right there. It's 11 points tonight for Anthony. Penetration, James. Foul, Perez over the back. Perez will pick up his second. James will go to the line shooting a pair. First shot's up off the back of the rim, no good. (40-29), Titusville up 11. 4:37 to go. Third quarter. Second shot is good. 10-point lead for the Rockets. Johnson brings it across, comes right side to Skinner. Back to Johnson. Boy, they're just hounding Johnson. James is just all over him, best he can be. James matches up pretty good with Johnson. Whistle, offensive foul. Yeah, James had good position all the way around there and gets the call. I thought it was pretty good defense. James, I'd say he matches up with him because he has the quickness. Picked up by Perez. Left side shots up. It's no good. Rebound Skinner. Watch Perez penetrates. Back to Culver. Short shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. Guy Anthony up and in. Anthony's starting to assert himself a little bit inside right now. He'll go to the line, shoot one. Fouls on Yashinsky. Olchinski, that's his third. Whether one was him, a good three-ball shooter. Shots up and good. 43-30, 13-point lead. Olchinski, right side. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Corry. Dalton Jaquith into the ball game for Corry. Out front to James. James gets a high screen. Picks up his dribble though. Olchinski wants to penetrate and almost has it knocked away. Now it's on the floor and he picks it up. Good pressure out there by Perez. Now they throw it away. That's good defensive pressure. Too much dribbling, but good defensive pressure by Titusville. It's one of the things that happens to you. You get a few opportunities to penetrate like he's had tonight, James, and getting a dribble happy mode. Nothing good when you dribble into a crowd. Skinner top of the key. Perez left side. Skinner's going to penetrate. Tries to drop it off and does to Culver. He kicks it in the corner to Perez. He penetrates. Oh, I thought he got grabbed. Culver, 10-footer, no good. Rebound off of Johnson trying to break in there to get the rebound. Ball bounced straight off the rim onto his knee. Didn't have much of a chance.
Speaking of dribbling, if you want to hear some dribbling, you can catch the morning drill weekday mornings.
That's no way to talk about Amy. Oh, I hope she's listening. Amy, I'm on your side, girl. Left side, James. No, nice pass inside. Willis shots up. It's no good. Nice rebound, Anthony. I gave Anthony a bad time about his shooting and so on in the first half, but I'll tell you what, he's really picked it up his overall game. Perez penetrates, running one-handed, good shot. Elijah Perez picks up his first 2 of the game. Titusville by 15. I talked about nobody opening up this game, but so far Titusville been able to do that. Corry once again turns it over, picked off by Anthony. Cade Skinner. Cade brings it down the left side to Johnson. Picked up by James. Anthony, 3 ball from the right side. No good. Rebound. Nice hustle, Skinner. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Culver. Shots up, good. That's a good rebound effort by Skinner to keep it alive, and Culver picks up the field goal, and Mr. Bailey wants to take a timeout. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. 47-30. Titusville on top of 17. So much for not breaking it open, Luke.
Yeah, well, they've been chipping away at it, Jim. So I mean, it's not like it's been a drastic change, but I mean, yes, it's been a drastic change, but they've been eating away at that, chipping away at Corry all third quarter. So.
Yeah, we were up 6 at halftime, so we beat them by 11 so far this third quarter. But Corry has turned it over, not handled the ball well. And so they've helped Titusville out a lot. Of course, Titusville has to convert at the other end, and they're doing that. But, yeah, you're right. It's just been chip going. But good workmanship inside for Titusville. The first part of the game, we couldn't do anything on the boards right. And this quarter has been an outstanding quarter inside physically for Titusville. Anthony and Culver, Johnson, Skinner, they've done a good job of picking it up physically. And I don't mean by beating on people, but just their effort has been improved a great deal. James brings it across for Corry. 1:35 left to go. Into the corner. Shot from the corner. No good. Rebound Anthony. Air ball. Picked up by Skinner. Skinner goes left side to Perez. Perez wants to penetrate. Now pulls it back out. To Johnson. Johnson down low to Anthony. Anthony shots up and in. Good. That's good ball movement. Johnson all by himself on the right side. Skinner to Johnson. Back inside to Anthony. Baseline drive. Shots up and in. I think Guy had aspirations of slamming that when he first took off on the ground. He'll go to the line shooting 1. Shot's good. Titusville now by 20. I knew what I was talking about, Adam, when I said that they wouldn't run away with this. Of course, it's not over. We still have another 9 minutes to go yet, so. Corry trying to run some offense, now throws baseline. Nice steal by Johnson. That's some good team defense. We doubled down, got the weak side help. Inside pass to Johnson. No good, but he'll go up near. There was a lob pass to Guy Anthony. Anthony caught the ball in the air and went right back to Johnson. Johnson was fouled on the shot.
I'll tell you, Johnson does a nice job knowing the situation on the floor. I mean, he knows where everybody's at and what everybody's doing.
Yeah, he sees the floor very well, Luke. He'll be playing at the next level. Whether it be, I don't know, he's not a D1 player or anything, but first shot's up and good. I know that there is one school in particular looking at him, and the D3 school. So,
on 34, but the one before, was that on 32 or 34?
53 seconds, so we're checking.
We got the fouls right here?
They're checking. Corry bench just checking on the fouls and whether or not they got them called on the right people or marked down for the right people.
Dalton was the guy who ran through it, wasn't it? I know. I mean,
Johnson's second shot is up and good. $13 points for Johnson here this evening. James goes right side. Shot from the right side, no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson's going to push it up the floor. Johnson's going to the hole. Johnson shots up. Johnson shot's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds, or knocked out to the corner. Johnson picks it up, and he'll bring it back out and run it again. Once again, Titusville controls the boards. 3-ball Johnson. In and out. No good. Corry off for the rebound. Olszynski brings it across. Behind his back. Foul line. Kicks it into the left corner. You know, Corry's gotten out of their offense, like I mentioned a little bit ago. They got into a lot of dribbling and trying to find the open man. Shots up and good by Corry. That would be Knapp, picks up the 2, and the third quarter comes to an end with the score Titusville 52, Corry 32.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with the pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Whoever said it's only a dog never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Fourth quarter action getting ready to get underway here at the launch pad. Titusville was into the fourth quarter, outscoring Corry in the third 22-8, beating Corry by 14. So a very good third quarter for Titusville. 52-32.
So having some issues with the scoring.
Yeah, they're talking about the personal fouls on the different players, and the officials are. The Corry bench coaches keep track, of course, all coaches do. And one of the players had a foul attributed to him. And so it makes a big difference between 3 and 4 fouls. But you have to go by what the home book has. And the book should be, they should be talking together each time a foul is called, conferring so that they both are on the same page. And if there's a problem, then you bring the official over and correct it at that time. Skinner offensive charge and a kick.
Those player control fouls, Jim Vic Carr used to say that's the hardest call a ref has to make.
I thought that, yeah, they are. That one was fairly easy.
That one was, yeah.
I think I got that one right, but yeah, they're right. It is a very difficult call to make. It's judgmental. It's got to be quick, and you got to get her done. Somebody's going to be unhappy. Now Corry's getting back into their offense. It's running a little bit of a shuffle offense from the old days. So a little flex cut. Shots up, no good. Rebound comes to Perez. And that's what the JV ball club did for Corry. They get themselves in trouble. They come out and set up this shuffle type offense, or these flex cuts off of it, and that got the rest of the game going. They got right back into it. Didn't pull it out. They lost by about 7 to Titusville's JVs, but nice pick and roll. Culver up and in. Good job by Perez recognizing it. Culver gets the 2. Olszynski has the ball knocked away. Top of the key to James. Elijah Perez is giving James a bad time. Now they switch, but young man's got some quick hands too. Olszynski's jump shot off the glass is good. Corry's going to start putting a little bit of pressure on the ball now. Running a 1-2-2 half-court trap. And we throw it away. That wasn't a case of the trap being good. That was a case of Titusville's passing being horrendous. So Titusville turns it over. 54-24. It's 6:21. We'll have to remember that time. Titusville plus 20 at that mark. Pass inside, shots up and good. Willis picks up the 2. See a half-court trap once again. The 1-2-2. Left side it comes to Perez. Perez down into Anthony. Anthony's shot off the glass is good. That's one way of beating it. James has the ball knocked away by Perez. That was a good steal. Shots up and good. Perez, a little bit like Johnson, has quick hands. Picks up the steal. And he reaches. He does do that. I believe he's, I don't have my program in front of me, Luke, so I can't tell you for sure. He's a sophomore or a junior. I'm going to tell you sophomore, but I don't know if that's correct or not. Might be a junior. Good little guard. He'll be taking Johnson's place next year. Flex offense once again for Corry. Olchinski has the ball knocked away, picked up by Johnson. Johnson's going to go to the hole. Shot off the glass, good. Good finish by Jaquil. Once again, they're playing him so tight, and yet he's still going to manage to pick up his 20 points tonight. Ooh, almost got another steal. James tries to throw inside, blocked by Perez. Now, almost stolen by Johnson. Townsville's team defense doesn't look too bad here tonight. They're getting a lot of help. Kick back to the corner. Shot is up and good. That was by Jaquil. He picks up his first two of the evening. Shot by Titusville. Anthony, up and in. 62-38. James brings it across. Perez right on top of him. Right side to Willis, down to the corner to Knapp. Knapp almost lost it. Comes into the left corner now to James. 3 balls up and good. James picks up the 3. Right side to Anthony. Anthony shots up and in. Up and down the court. And Ty Bailey wants to call another timeout. 3:49 left to go in the ball game. 64-41, full timeout here.
Community Connect Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit, member-owned financial institution, and becoming a member is pretty easy. Stop in, call, or visit our website at communityconnectfcu.com and click Join to get started. Ask about our money market accounts, low-interest loans on new and used vehicles, or start saving for the holidays with a Christmas Club account. Visit us today to get started. We're Community Connect Federal Credit Union, 1050 East Spring Street, Titusville.
Well, once again, I show my knowledge of basketball. I said this game wouldn't break open. Titusville's up 23. And part of that is this on the defensive side. Titusville's doing a lot of good things defensively, a lot of team defense. But the other side of that, on the breaks, we're finishing down here and getting good shots, easy shots. So Titusville gets up by 23 here with, we'll see when the clock comes back. Just a short half a quarter left to go in this ball game.
Well, we want to thank all our sponsors, including a couple of our winter sports ones. RTI, True Value Hardware, and Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning.
Always good to have those folks on board with us.
Probably needed the AC today and then the heat tonight.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Big lightning storm.
Wow, that was something else. Olchinski brings it across right side. There's a shuffle cut once again. Top of the key, now they come left side, and here comes the flex cut down the baseline. He's wide open. Nope, Perez got him. Corry going to run their offense, try to get themselves some better shots, and that's what's really killed them. But Titusville's defense is pushing it way out. They're having trouble getting anything inside. Now they got a long 3-ball by Olchinski. He's good. That was a long 3-ball, but he hits it. And whistle, and a foul is on 10. That would be Gary Owen of Corry. Left side, Cade Skinner, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebound taken out by Willis. Will come the other way. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Left side, shots up by Owens. It's no good. Kicked out to Willis, right side. It goes to Knapp, top of the key to Olchinski. He's going to penetrate to the baseline to Willis. Back out front to Owens. Owens shots up, it's no good. Rebound by Anthony. Johnson brings it across, left corner to Cade Skinner. He penetrates and loses it on the dribble. And now we have what? A whistle. I wasn't sure we had a little scrum or what. And a timeout. I believe 30 timeout by Corry. I thought Corry had possession, but I didn't see him call a timeout.
Let's take a quick 30 ourselves.
Interstate Pipe and Supply is proud to announce their celebration of 50 years in business. Holding true to their motto, service means business, they offer a full knowledgeable staff, full fleet of trucks, and large product offering. They are not just a plumbing location, but a one-stop shop assisting homeowners and contractors quickly and efficiently. They have been a primary pipe supplier in Titusville for 40-plus years. Good luck to the Titusville Rockets this year, and thank you for making Interstate Titusville's premier pipe supplier.
Good aerial shots there, Luke.
Thanks.
2:32 left to go in the ball game. Titusville by 20. Corry brings it across. James goes right side as they get right back into their offense again. Almost stolen away by Johnson, but doesn't get it. Olchinski tries to penetrate. Oh, I thought he stepped, but he didn't. Apparently, they didn't call it. Picks up the field goal. They get the trap corner. Now we kick it back out. Down. Nice pass by Skinner inside to Anthony. And one, said everybody, but the officials do not. Good finish by Anthony. Going to lead all scorers after all I said about him missing shots in the early part of the game. But he's doing what he does well. They're getting it inside. He's strong at 6'2", probably 190, 200. Big, strong boy. Second shot by Corry, now rebounding. No good. Picked up now by Corry once again. Owens penetrates. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Corry. 96 seconds. Roberts comes back in. Culver comes out. And ball to Olchinski, stolen away by Johnson. I don't know how he got that ball. Penetrates, top of the key, goes underneath to Anthony. Anthony shot's blocked. Picks up his own rebound, kicks it out to Perez. Perez wants to penetrate, has the ball knocked away. It comes to Johnson. Coach is hollering, set it up, run offense, but now they do. Little three-man weave system.
We spent a lot of time practicing this, taking as much time off the clock as possible.
Excuse me. Yeah, well, it's you got a jump switch on it if you're going to try to get it. But they're not. Corry's not jump switching at all, trying to trap the ball, and able to just continue to dribble it through with 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Pass was really not trying to penetrate as much as they're trying to just dribble the game out. Running a 3-2 type of offense and just running that dribble. Perez now on the dribble to Johnson. Gonna get a 5 count here. He's not out. They back off. James is really tired. He's worked really hard for Corry trying to stay up with Johnson. And this game's going to end this way. 3 seconds left to go. 66-46 will be the final. And Titusville will pick up a big Region 6 win here this evening at the launch pad. Final score is 66-46. The Rockets on top.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and wrap things up here from the launch pad. Titusville Rocket boys basketball on Stream Television. And tonight on Armstrong.
Exceptional care. That is what our team of compassionate experts at Titusville Area Hospital Orthopedics will provide. Whether you're experiencing aches and pains or have suffered from significant injury, we are here for you. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Michael Dvorkin is highly experienced in treating all orthopedic and sports medicine conditions. No matter what the treatment may be, you can trust that we'll be here for you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you enjoy. Learn more about our exceptional orthopedic care at titusvillehospital.org.
Homerwood is a flooring manufacturing plant. We make solid and engineered plain sawn flooring.
We are very family oriented. We watch out for each other. We're each other's brothers' keepers. We just all get along and just take care of each other.
We're a small company in Titusville, and we ship flooring all over the world. Take a lot of pride in the flooring that we make and that it does go into high-end homes. We're very quality driven here.
So, State Farm will be here to help protect our home.
Of course.
What about here?
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Here?
Who puts tinfoil in the microwave?
Here? Here? Here?
Feels a little awkward.
A little.
Here?
Here too.
So cold.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified licensed therapists, Anderson's can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located at 202 Union Street in Titusville and 118 Main Street, Ute, Anderson looks forward to opening their new location in Cambridge Springs, making it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy, with convenient locations in Northwest Pennsylvania and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with a pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Final score, 66-46. Titusville Rockets come off with a big Region 6 win here this evening in the 4A standings, and that'll help the Rockets a great deal, both in confidence and so on. But, you know, Luke, one of the turning points to me was in the third quarter. I'd making the comments about this game being close all the way through, and then Titusville comes up with a big 22-8 third quarter and broke this game wide open. So that was the big turning point. Our defense on one end, and then being able to finish on the fast breaks on the other end, and Corry just couldn't keep up. One of the things about Corry that I did like is how hard they played on Johnson. Of course, he ended up, I have him unofficially with 16 points. I have Guy Anthony in here with 25 points tonight. And we talked about Guy in the beginning of the game, how he couldn't make a shot, but he got to his type of a game. That game is inside, and he plays very well inside. They got it to him, and he powered up here towards the second half and finished this game off. So Anthony comes in with a high score of 25 points for Titusville tonight. But a good overall ball game for Titusville. I was very impressed with their defense and their hustle and how they turned the boards around, losing the battle in the first part of the game, Luke, and coming back in the second, third, and fourth quarter and just kept chipping away until they finally took total control of the game in all facets of the game. So it's a good effort by the Rockets.
All righty. Well, thank you, Jim, and thank you for joining us tonight for Titusville Rocket Boys basketball. Adam Bodemer, camera operator. I'm Luke Rio. Thank you so much for joining us, and our coverage of winter sports will continue over the next several weeks. We'll be bringing you more boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling, and swimming as well. Our coverage of Titusville Rocket boys basketball tonight brought to you by State Farm Insurance, by Oil Creek Plastics, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by True Value Hardware, by Armstrong, by Anderson Physical Therapy, by the Meadville Medical Center, Titusville Area Hospital, by Joe Taylor Ford, by The Barking Lot, by Community Connect Federal Credit Union, by Homerwood, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, and by RTI.